Sup guys, it's Destro. I'm here to make a vlog. Oh my god, a vlog, Destro, are you crazy? The last time we had a vlog was, oh man, I'm like scared to look. I wanted to make a lot more vlogs when I got back from Peru, from Detroit. I made one. The last vlog was from BlizzCon, November 2011, or November 11, 2014. This vlog is to talk about how far I've come and why it's all possible because of you. Now, what started this vlog? What made me think of doing this vlog? Something I mean, like, is that really worth making a vlog over? I think it's really cool. I don't see this as like my life is forever changed and so on. Okay, but I think what's really cool is that yesterday I was followed by StarCraft, also GSL, not so bad, but I was followed by StarCraft yesterday. Now, it's something that, look, if I just go back and talk about what, like anyone, if you're watching this right now and you're trying to get in StarCraft, obviously the landscape is a lot different than when I got in. We're just gonna go back to my history. I'm gonna talk a little bit about it. Some of you guys don't even know why I have so many followers or subscribers or anything. You don't know. You've watched Art of the Swarm and you're like, this row talks about Protoss and I like him, and that's as far as it goes. But my history, I mean, I've been playing this game for 5 years, so obviously there's a lot of things. Let's just start with in 2010. Who was I? I was someone who was playing a lot of WoW, selling accounts, just not really going anywhere with my life. StarCraft 2 comes out. I'm like, oh well, I might as well continue down that path. Play full time. 2000 start comes out in September. I'm a nobody. I have a few connections from Warcraft 3, like a few people recognize me on ladder. A few people from Dota as well. I had Select, Real ID, but that's it. What I did, I grinded tournaments, $10 tournament, free tournament, any tournament, let's go. I was just a random nerd listening to State of the Game during my ladder sessions, just playing the game. That's it. 2010, like, started literally from the bottom, and eventually I got in a clan and a team called VT Gaming, and they wanted to make things happen. A little bit of background on VT Gaming: they started in a beta, and once upon a time, Huck was on their team, and so he once in a while, that's how I met him, actually. Once in a while, he came on a Ventrilo to talk to us. There was a few good players. Some of you guys, if you've been around, there was Spades, there was Future, there was Perfect, Gix. VT was a good clan. We were cocky. We thought we were the best. We thought we were hot shit. But so VT was at like the forefront of trying to get stuff started in the NE scene. And when Justin TV wanted to launch their gaming section, VT was on board, or like, okay, let's do it, because they were trying to like organize weekly tournaments. I think it was $400, and it was quite big back then, because we were playing for $10 tournaments. We didn't really care how much, like $30 tournament, we just wanted to play. So I was offered. So that's 2010, right? This might take like 20-30 minutes, guys, but this is my whole history. So if someone wants to go back, check back what happened, this is the video. So 2010, end of 2010, that's when my account on Justin TV was made. I think December 30. We were all offered a partnership on Twitch to start streaming. Now, my computer, the CU would bottleneck and the stream would crash every 5 minutes. My internet would make the game so blurry. What did I do? I upgraded the internet. It wasn't enough. I changed my computer parts. I invested like all my money, nothing. I was just my parents were letting me live here. I didn't have a job. I was just doing this full time. I'm like, I don't know where this is gonna go, Mom, but I can. Like, I won a $50 tournament one Sunday night, the Go for a C2 NA, back when it had money. But yeah, anyway, so what I did is I streamed on the VT Gaming channel every fucking day. Of course, the channel was partnered or featured on Team Liquid because VT was trying to do a lot for the scene, so we were featured. So I sort of started with a little bit of advantage, but I started from nothing. You know, my stream, it took a while. I had 80 viewers, 90 viewers, 100 viewers, and then. And then I bought a coaching sponsored thread on Team Liquid, and that's when I started making money because a lot of people wanted coaching. I would coach like 6 to 8 hours a day. I had package deals. You could get my coaching for as low as $10 if you bought 8 hours, like crazy stuff like that. So I started like from that moment in 2011, at the beginning of 2011, the first 8 months, I grinded so much that like near September, I was so depressed. I'm like, this is so much. But I made about $6,000 to $7,000 with that. I'm like, I want people to take me seriously. I want to be recognized for my skill. I sent myself to Korea, knowing fully that I wasn't ready. I didn't have the right amount of skill, but I wanted to like be there when it happened, make a splash, be someone. Did that work? A lot of people laughed at me, and a lot of people thought like the gum house was like a place for homeless people. Like, why is Desro there? Like, I beat him on ladder all the time. And so that was 2011 and to 2012. So I stayed there for 6 months. That was the first time leaving my house. So like I started like literally like I was just like going to I was trying to get like a trade school degree in computers. I quit that. Then I played WoW and StarCraft. Like my life was nothing. Then the first time I left the country, the first time I left the country was to go to Korea. Never done anything before like that. It changed me a lot. I spoke about that in vlogs before. It just made me grow up a lot, give me a lot of maturity, give me a different perspective on life and everything. It's a little bit like when you move out of your house. Like a lot of you guys that watch me, you're adults, you have kids and everything. For me, that was that. I was for 6 months. I was a little bit homesick. I cried a little, but outside of that, like it really made me like realize like, okay, fucking life has to. And I think I was 20 or 21, so I was I should have probably known that shit, but I didn't. So anyway, 2012, I came back from Korea. I went to hang out with Maximus Black. I did 2 MLGs, and then Poland, another adventure. I thought, I think I can make it happen, and I think. Poland's going to be the place for me. It didn't really work out. I mean, I had a lot of fun with Destiny, with Morrow. Really, one of the best times I've had, not in terms of practice, but just like having fun with other people. So like these 2 years, like I was like one of the 2011, I would say I was one of the bigger streamers, but I don't know. It's tough to say because a lot of people had more viewers. Like Hydra would have 20K. I could average like 1,000, sometimes 500. My viewership has always been up and down. Like I don't consider myself like one of the top streamers, but it's been my job for 5 years. So anyway, I've come from nothing to sending myself to Korea, sending myself to Poland. Never really had any teams to back me up. Like a few teams like said they were gonna give me $100 a month, and it never happened. Um, so when I got back from Poland, so we're talking like 2013, I streamed a lot. Heart of the Swarm came out. I streamed a lot. I made a lot of Bronze to Master guides. I helped out as much as I could, but as the longer the game is out, the less people want to learn. As soon as the game comes out, a lot of people want to learn. They want to figure out. They want advice. They want guides and so on. So at first, I made a lot of guides, and then eventually, I kind of stopped because people don't like it as much. But 2013, I did MLG, IM New York, WCS Toronto. WCS Toronto was one of the most humbling experience for me. I met about 50 to 60 fans, which I thought would never happen. They like throughout the whole weekend. Obviously, it's a Canadian event, but a lot of people were super nice. I also went to China in 2013 now. 2014, which is last year. So, like, you have to keep in mind, like, all of that is like, I'm just like someone in the scene. I'm not like and I don't think right now I'm someone big, but that's like my progress. So 2014, a little bit less streaming, a lot of personal stuff going on, um, but I attended a lot more tournaments. I paid that out of my pocket. You know, every subscription, every tip that I get, I if I have to go to a tournament, that goes back into it. So I did two Red Bulls, I did one MLG, I did IEM Toronto. Peru was paid by the tournament. That was quite kind of nice, and I also paid my way to BlizzCon. I got a press pass from Blizzard, something I never thought would happen. You know, like my talk show. When I got the press pass, my talk show was episode 18 or something, and as the weeks went on, my talk show started getting a lot more notoriety. Notoriety. Oh man, like notoriety. Man, I'm gonna Google this word. See, notary? No, notoriety. No. Oh my God. See, this is what happened. Notoriety. Oh, there's not the little speaker. Give me the little speaker. Right, hold on.
Notoriety.
Notoriety. All right, so my, my show started having a lot more of that. People took it seriously, and for Blizzard to give me a press pass, like I knew, like, oh, this is kind of big. This is really cool. And every time I do Remax, I sort of like have this sense of I hold to the community. Like I need to put on like the best show possible because the community deserves that, and Blizzard deserves to have like a talk show that really covers StarCraft, and that's not all about slander or drama. That's fair. That does devil's advocate and so on. So that was really cool. And now going into 2015, it's safe to say that Remax is the best StarCraft talk show. We didn't win the award, but that's pretty much it. Like I've come from like a random ladder player to a coach slash streamer to a streamer that makes guides to a streamer that runs a weekly tournament, that runs a weekly talk show, and that with now Legacy of the Void coming out, that's also going to be making guides and coaching a lot more players. So you can really see how I've sort of done it all. And one of the things I wanted to talk about in this vlog, uh, one of the things I wanted to talk about in this vlog is that it doesn't matter what you want to do, there's always going to be a way for you to get in the scene. Of course, it's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take consistency. It's going to take quality. If you think you're good at coaching, if you think you're good at making guides, if you think you could be like you could do an interesting talk show. Like I see a lot of things popping up, like Jeopardy, like or trivia. There's a trivia stream now. They do it every week. A lot more players are making guides. They want to help the scene, and anyone can do it. It will take time. It will take sacrifices. Like I said, I started with nothing. I started with enough to like upgrade my CPU and buy a sponsored thread on Team Liquid, which is like $500. And but yeah, but all of what I just explained, all of those years that I did this or that, at the end of the day, I said it earlier, without the subscriptions, without the tips, without the views, without you watching me, without you like watching the ads, watching the YouTube content, without all of that, if a tree falls in the forest but no one's there to hear it, does it really make a noise? And without you guys, all of that would have not been possible. So at the end of the day, this this uh, this follow by the StarCraft accounts is like a team victory. Like without you guys, this would have never happened. I would not be here without you, and that just makes it so an humbling experience. Like like I can put in all the work in the world, but if like no one really watches, then I don't make it that far. And so so with that was the vlog I wanted to talk about. So yeah, Legacy of the Void comes out in 2 weeks, in a week, less than a week. and we'll be making a lot of content and having a lot of fun. Thank you guys for watching this vlog. I will see you later. Have a good time.